If wallets are to serve everyone, then it must be governed by everyone. Tokenization, creating a DAO that's responsible for governing NFID wallet was always the trajectory. That was always the end goal. And now that the wallet makes money, it collects revenue through swap fees. This was our mission from the start. We want the DAO to be responsible for dispersing revenue from that treasury and deciding, is the fee too high? Is it too low? Should we add more functionality around which DEX is going to execute the swap or smart routing in between DEXs? How is all this going to work? How is the wallet going to evolve over time? And so we're going through an SNS. The configuration is already out. There's a lot of information in the forum, in our white paper, about how the token structure works, what the supply rate will be, the burn rate, and how we plan to sustain a sustainable token supply.
Can you go into like more detail about what you're kind of thinking of how early contributors can be useful with the DAO, or like what you kind of see as like areas to pinpoint for other devs to come in and help and contribute with NFID Labs, what the standards you guys have been working with?
First of all, I think a grant program is really important because there's still a lot of work to do within the ICP ecosystem. Our team has only taken on the task and responsibility of writing standards because we have found and learned in other ecosystems that in order to lubricate that economy, everything needs to be standardized. It's like if you have different outlets for your electronic equipment, it's going to be really hard to figure out which electronic equipment to buy because you don't know if you have the right outlets in your house. If all outlets are the same, you can plug any new electronic equipment into the wall, into any house in your wall, into any outlet, and that ends up opening up a lot more opportunity for you. And it's the same thing for standards in an ecosystem. So point is, standards are a big part of the ecosystem. We would be happy to sponsor a grants program or some grants to write these standards and help shop them around all the developers and see, collect feedback, iterate on them. This is an important part. It would be great to also have a grant for building a mobile client. So people like mobile apps. Of course, having an NFID wallet mobile app would be amazing. But the thing is that there's not even a standard right now to connect a mobile app wallet to an application. So like, there is no way, even if we built it, there's no way to connect that to KongSwap, for example, and approve them to execute some transactions or for you to actually do a swap. And this is bad because we don't want to be the only mobile app with a proprietary connection that we require application developers to adopt. We need that to be a standard so that we're not the only mobile app wallet in town. There should be many, many more. Just like in a healthy ecosystem, there are many competitors. And our point of differentiation is that we're not a centralized organization at this point. We're a decentralized organization helping to evolve a wallet together, and the whole organization is responsible for evolving the wallet and managing treasury disbursements. If people like that, then they'll use NFID Wallet. If people don't want to be part of that, then they'll use a different wallet that is centrally controlled in the sense that code change approvals only go through centralized control. But in any case, in a healthy ecosystem, you have tons of wallets. You have tons of choice. And we need to get to a point where that's possible in the ICP ecosystem, and that just requires more hands. It requires more devs.
Grants are definitely a great way for that. Getting more people involved is always how you grow bigger and keep scaling. So I definitely recommend more devs to get involved with the grant side of things once that comes through.